Hello, hello, everybody. We're just cutting some strips. So we can work on, we're going to be doing a diagonal stripe. Let me press this really quick. We're doing a diagonal stripe quilt. And I had a lovely, lovely woman send me some fabrics because I was running low on neutrals. That was so very kind of her. And so now I'm trying to cut these up so we can do our diagonal stripes. And this is what we have so far. These are just 5-inch diagonal stripe blocks, you guys. And it's just about putting them in the right order. That's all it is. All right. And these don't have to be perfect. These are just estimating stripes. And I might be cutting a little bit big, but it's okay. Couldn't see that. How was everybody's weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? I had a great weekend, by the way. We're not cutting a whole bunch of everything. We will be coming back and cutting more, I'm sure. Just want to see where all the folds are on these. Okay, okay. All right. Well, that can get folded right back up because I really don't need it. And okay, okay. All right. I'm like, what is going on here? Thank you guys so much for all the daily likes. We are honestly we're just doing this really quick. And then this will be good over here. Flip this around. These are only 5-inch blocks, so we really don't need a ton, and I want a little variety. So I'm not using just these colors, but we are definitely going to cut a little bit of all of these for sure. I am loving the variety that I was sent. Oh, it's amazing. All right, let's do a little straightening up on that, and then let's cut. I had a great weekend. I had my brother and his family came up. They're only a couple hours away, but it's always good to see them. We went out to the river yesterday looking for shark's teeth. We found probably about a total of like 15 shark's teeth at various sizes. It was hot. The kids had a great time. They played a lot. Oh, Oh, thank you. Good morning. Oh, welcome from the UK. Thank you, thank you. We are cutting some strips right now, trying to figure out. We had a lovely follower send me some strips so that we can. I'm running low on scrap salvage, like not salvage, but scrap neutrals. So we are working on just cutting up some fabric strips. We have a 5-inch diagonal block package on our website. That is what we have used. And that is what we're working on today. We're just going to be doing some 5-inch diagonal straight blocks today and putting them all together. Isn't that gorgeous? So, and then we have, this is just a design that we've done. This is not a pattern. They are the 5-inch diagonal stripe blocks. And then we're just putting them together in these squares. So I do have a couple squares done. We just haven't put them on there. We'll figure out where they go on here. And we're just cutting some strips right now, though. I think that's enough of that one. Good morning, Sherry. All right. How was everybody's weekend? Did we all have a good weekend? It's a busy week this week. They are continuing work on our deck. Hopefully it'll be done in the next couple days. They're putting the rails up right now. And then they have to have the footer inspection and then I think the framing inspection, but I don't know how long all of that is going to take. So we shall see. My weekend was great. Good morning, Sandy. Sorry, guys. I am still getting over this cold, but it is going away quicker than expected. Let me flatten this out. Oh, I love this fabric. It's got like a, I don't know, like it's got a certain je ne sais quoi. Did you guys know that that's what that means? I don't know what. That's what je ne sais quoi means. Isn't that crazy? Yay! I am in Northern Virginia. And which place are you viewing from? Look, I get to ask questions too, right? Well, you're on your way to work. Well, we are working on the diagonal stripe quilt again. I got some neutrals from Denise this weekend. So we're cutting them into strips right now. Just a little bit of each. We got a little pile going. We're gonna mix that in with a bunch of other stuff, but India, well, welcome. Sandy, did I get your email? I did get your email. So I've got to get the weights on the Got to get the weights, and I will send you a shipping label. And then all you have to do is print it out, tape it on the package, and you can send that back to me. Does that work? And then as soon as I receive it, I will give you store credit. I got to figure out how to do the store credit thing, but we will work it. Okay? Sorry. We had company this weekend, and it was a little bit hard to get everything done. Plus, we spent all day on the river yesterday hunting for shark's teeth. So, good morning, Denise. I've been waiting for you to come on. Thank you so much. We got the package on Saturday. Well, I got the package on Saturday. Oh, I don't want to bend it that way. I want to do this. Thank you so much. I did. I came on Saturday, and we are cutting it into strips right now so that we can do our diagonal stripes. And this is going to be so much fun, you guys, and you will see just how easy it is to do these. The diagonal stripes are kind of some of my most fun blocks to do. They're easy. They're great for scraps. See, we have a little pile. You are very welcome, Sandy. Yeah, we are just cutting strips. You know what? Those are still good. I am not cutting anything specific. I know there's instructions on how big to cut these strips. In the block package. So, all right, we got some of those. And now we're gonna cut some of these. Okay. We're not cutting it all up right now, but we will. It is definitely going to help, Denise. Thank you so much. We are gonna grab some neutrals out of this bin as well. I've got some are grays, which I don't want to use these grays, but we got some other ones in here. But you know, I just was running into just the same thing over and over and over again. So we're going to be pulling some stuff out of here, and we're going to be pulling some stuff out of here, and I don't think the grays will go. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Oh no, I definitely do not have enough to finish my blocks. That's what we have so far. Oh, how cool. Baby quilts, huh? Those are fun. All right. But yes, I have these. We're going to pull out of, this is how big we're doing. It's going to be big, you guys. And I have a lot. We'll see. I'm going to put that right there for a sec. We're going to cut some strips out of these last couple. And then, where's the fold? Is it up here? No, no fold. Just 2 pieces, which is fine. It will work. All right. These don't have to be perfect, you guys. These are supposed to be scraps. So I'm just cutting about 1 3/4 inch, and it's probably a little overkill, but I want to have plenty of room for play. Oh, might be time to redo my blade. I don't know why I'm cutting sideways. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? How was everybody's weekend? I don't know what we're doing with this one. And I've got a little something coming to you, Denise, for your generosity. Don't you worry. I don't know what we're doing with this one. We might sell it. I don't know. Same old stuff around there. We did shark teeth hunting at the lake, or the river, sorry, yesterday. And then we did, what else did we do? We just hung out around the house Saturday. It was good. It was a good weekend. All right. Do I have any more? Any more neutrals? I'm sure I do, but that's fine. This is plenty. All right, let's go over here. I'm gonna throw this in here, and then we're gonna bring this over here, because we're gonna get out all of our stuff. And then, sorry, a little bouncy. We're gonna get out all of our stuff. I'm gonna organize all this. All right, we'll put that over there for right now. Okay, so this is our design. This is what we made. You guys, you can do this on anything. Ooh, do I hear my child coming downstairs at 10:30 in the morning for the first time? Yes, I do. All right, so here's the blocks we have. Here's all of these. More diagonal stripe stuff. All right, maybe we'll work on this one next. This is one of our table runner patterns. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, we're gonna put that aside though. Okay. Whew. All right. I don't know why I have these separated out, but I think I was sewing these together. I don't know. Who knows? It's truly, truly unknowable. All right, we'll have that. All right, so like some of these, I have the neutrals done, but I don't have colors, but I'm waiting on that to see what I'll have. And these are all ones that I have to press out. Okay. Just trying to organize, you guys. Just trying to organize. What else? What else? Watched a bunch of soccer games this weekend. World Cup is starting Friday. Well, Thursday, technically, but the first game in the US is Friday. No, we are not going to it. It is ridiculously priced. Oh, look, I just left some of these together. See, I have a lot of it done. All right, these are all linked together. I got to unlink those. And then I have some that are done. So let's separate the done ones out. Then we'll be able to see. This is what happens. This is what happens. All right. I think we're good. Okay. Whew. That was a lot. That was a lot. Thank you guys so much for your daily thumbs up. I only have one. Oh, that's another one over there. All right, and then we have these are done. These need to be sewn. These are done. Those need to be sewn, but okay, so we have like this one. This one. Well, that one. You guys, there is no rhyme or reason to any of this scraps. It is what it is. Okay, so we have all of these, and I'm not really sure where. I think we're at the bottom. Okay, so what we have is only this much done right here. And so we have, and like, that's a lot, you guys. But it is only a portion of it. So we're gonna try and see where these go. All right. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna set these aside in the bin, and then we're gonna do some sewing because, yeah. All right, let's organize. We're gonna tack this up right here. So we see our pattern right there. We've got 4x5 squares. They should be 10-inch squares. And then we've got a couple more squares done. Oh, that sounds fun, Sunshine. All right, let's separate these out. We are gonna probably have to do some pressing and trimming on these. So we'll get that all organized. You can see, you guys get to see the whole process. Like, this is an ongoing, like, oh, let me work on this for a little bit, and then I stop, and then, you know. Oh, I love that fabric. Look at that. Those are very vibrant oranges. And really, you can do this with any of your scraps, you guys. You don't have to do neutrals. It's just these were neutrals. So we separated them out into colors and stuff like that. Thank you. Well, it's because of the leave-in foundation that makes it so fun. And they are very colorful, but these are all scraps, you guys. Like, there's even, I know I saw some Star Wars stuff in here. It must have been in one of the other ones. There's like some Oriental stuff in there, some like 4th of July stuff, some triangles, like all kinds of stuff in here. Like, yeah, I love it. It's so random. Even some batiks in there, which I'm not going to do any batiks for the rest of the, like the neutrals, but I don't need these right now. I'm going to throw those in the bin as well. And then we're going to grab out our neutral scraps and grab them all out. Look at this. I don't think I want grays in there. These are kind of gray. Do you think those would go? Maybe a couple. Let's throw a little bit in there. Why not, right? Why not? There's some strips. It'll go if I say it'll go. Just kidding. Oh, these might work. No, let's save those. Okay. Get some of these out here. Some of these. Some of these. This. I don't know if any of this will work, but we'll check. I'm sure it will. Oh, what's this? What is this? Do I need to cut this? Oh, definitely. Not that. I do need to cut that up. Oh my gosh, this is what makes it so fun, is the randomness. Like, I'm seriously just going to throw my scraps in a pile there. Like, it's not going to get organized or anything because I just want to grab randomly. So let's look a little bit more into my bin, see what I got in here. I got a lot of the sames, but it's fine. I don't want to do grays. So let's throw some of that out there. I probably already have that out there, but it's fine. Ooh, that's a good one. We're not being picky. And if I need more, I'll grab more, but you know, just random. And honestly, I need to organize my scraps, you guys. Serious. Because they're not as organized as I would like them to be. All right, we're going to pull out all our whites and neutrals. And we'll see what we got then. It just, I kept running into the same ones over and over and over again. It just got really old. All right. Did I have any more? Oh, you know what? Excuse me. I might have some in this bin. Let me look in here. And then I am going to turn this down because I'm done. Let me look in here. See, that's a little dark. I don't want yellows. This might work. That would definitely work. Look at all those. Okay, got a lot of oranges. I don't think I have much creams in here. And that's a little yellow. That's yellow. I don't want yellow. That'll work. That'll work. And that's pretty much the same thing that I just threw out there. No. All right, I think we're good in this bin. Look at all this. So much. And then I don't think I have any other bins with scraps already made. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I need to go through my scraps, but it's all right. We'll grab these. Okay. Ooh, we can throw in some of these. We can throw in some of these for sure. All right. Some checkers. I think those are big enough. All right. Let's get to organizing these, pressing these out. Look at all these threads. This would drive Boss Lady insane. And we are just pressing it out. And obviously I didn't go by the color or by the number, but it's fine. So we're gonna press some of these, and then we will trim them. And then maybe we'll put some together. Yeah, look, I didn't even trim that 2.5 inch. All right. Okay. Oh, I know. I do. Just not on the top of my priority list right now. I know that sounds bad, but. All right, so these need to be trimmed. Let's go ahead and trim these. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my big add a quarter ruler just because, and we're gonna trim our 1/4 inch seam allowance. We're not gonna need any pins for this. Where's my, yes, I did. I buried it. There it is. And then now we're ready to sew the next piece on. You're like, I have the same issue. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, why did I do that? Do you see what I just did, you guys? Ugh. Look, this is why. This is why. All right, that one will have to get redone. I will fix it. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it, but I'll fix it. Oh, I know how I'm gonna fix it. I'll fix it later. Or do you guys want to see me fix it? It's okay. It's quite all right. Look. Now I am going to have to rip that seam out, but I want you to see something. So we are going to do, where do I have extra? Oh, I have a whole stack of extra. So right here, I want you guys to see what I'm about to do. We're gonna mend this, and I want you to see how we do it. This is a good learning thing. I'm not glad I did that, but it is definitely a learning thing. So I am just cutting, this is just the block package that you get for the diagonal stripes, and I am cutting off some of this, right? And then we are going to, hold on. We're not gonna fuse anything. This is what we're gonna do. But I'm going to show you how to fix this. So I'm going to put this on the foundation right here. And then I'm going to put this on the foundation right here. And I'm going to pin. Sometimes it's a Monday, you guys. It is definitely a Monday. So I'm going to pin these. I'm going to line it up. I'm going to make sure it's lined up, you guys. Make sure it's lined up because you want it to be as lined up as possible. Okay, so I got that on there. Now I'm gonna line it up. I'm gonna pin on the other side. This is our product. It's a leave-in foundation that you sew on the lines. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna line these up like that. I'm gonna pin that right there, and I'm gonna do one more pin in the center to pin these all together. All right, so now they're lined up. We're gonna match these lines up. It's gonna be still gonna be good. So now we're gonna put this on zigzag. Where is my zigzag? I don't even know where my zigzag is. Oh, hey, maybe I look up here where the thing is. Zigzag, where are you? 006. Okay. Let's do 2. I want this a little bit tight. Okay. Let me go ahead and switch this. To there. And we are going to zigzag this together. I'm gonna fix my foot. Ooh, I need a different foot on here. Hold on. That would not have gone well. Where's my other foot? Where's my normal foot? Yeah, that'll work. I don't like that one, but that'll work. We'll put that one back on. We're gonna put this other one back on because I like that one better for doing my stuff. Oh, come on. It was like, no, we don't like you now. You wanted to do something? Forget about it. I'm not gonna put a bias tape there because you don't want to add any extra bulk. That's what we're trying to avoid. You could also take another block and zigzag it on to do this. This is in case you don't have another block. This will, because the foundation, our leave-in foundations are so thin. So we're gonna do it like that. Now I'm gonna switch my foot back out because I like my other foot. And we will run with it from there. All right. So this is how I mended it. And then let's go ahead and You were just... Isn't that awesome? All right, so we're gonna... I'm gonna rip this seam really quick. No, it stays in. It stays in. It's made of a non-woven material, so it has no natural bias to it. So you, it acts as a stabilizer for your product. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove this on here. Not because you guys don't know how to remove stitching, because I wanna show you how we're gonna fix this. Sometimes, everybody makes mistakes, everybody. And when you show these mistakes on, even Boss Lady, you guys, Boss Lady makes mistakes as well. Just sometimes your brain is somewhere else and you're just not thinking. And a lot of times this stuff becomes so habitual that you don't even think about it, and you just have to kind of go back to the basics, like press, trim, repeat. Press, trim, whatever. You know, it just, sometimes you just have to. Thank you. Sometimes you just have to, you know, sometimes you have to screw up to learn how to fix things. Otherwise, how are we going to fix things when something really crazy happens, you know? We're just going to get these threads away, and this is fine. We're going to go ahead and grab that. We're good to go. Hi, Ben.
They're starting to build the railing.
I saw that. How'd you sleep?
Good.
Good.
I fell asleep at 12.
You fell asleep at 12?
Because apparently I don't need Bunny to sleep, but it's harder to sleep without her. So
Well, I think you fell asleep at 12 because you had the TV on, dude.
Yeah, I just I'm looking at a shirt carrier.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a shirt carrier.
Yeah? Sorry. Sorry, guys. I lost you. Oh, cool, Ben. Why don't you look for your bunny? So you don't so you can find her. Yeah, well, I don't think either one of you searched good enough because she's somewhere in the house.
Well, Dad said if we either can find her, well, we either find her tomorrow, or you let Andy up when it gets low. And Andy was trying to steal some of my stuff.
Hi, guys. I'm back. Sorry. It was my internet. I sure hope my lovely husband is not trying to screw with the internet while I'm doing my live, but you know, you never know. Why is this not working? I really don't want to use a regular pen. Where is my other blue one? Oh, there it is. Is that it? Yes. Whew. All right, let's try this one last time. Otherwise, I'm moving on. Oh, yes. There we go. I didn't want to use a regular pen. All right. So now we're good. we have our line kind of. It'll work. Now let's not do that again, okay? Be like, Laura, do not cut the foundation, okay? Place this here, pull your foundation back, then you place your add a quarter ruler. I don't know why I had my other ruler in my hand, because that was not cool. And now we're good. All right, now let's see, what are we gonna do? No, he is in camp this week and he comes out on Saturday. He comes out Saturday. So I am just gonna kind of pre-cut these. I'm gonna maybe press that a little bit because that's a little wrinkly. I don't want that for there. Oh, let's use this. We're gonna put this. Doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, because it scraps. Do you see how that works? And then we're gonna do right sides together. And then we're just gonna sew. And yes, we are so excited. We have company coming in on Friday. We have company coming in on Friday. Everett comes in on Saturday. We have a special dinner, a little couple day retreat on Wednesday next week. I think Wednesday next week. I don't know. Yeah. Working on his bedroom. I got to get that finished this week. Look at all those threads. Boss lady would love that. So we're gonna pull this thread out of here because I don't want that there. I don't want that there. You guys, it is definitely Monday. Can we restart the day? I mean, I'm okay, really. I am purposefully not sewing on this because we're gonna trim that after we do that next. All right, now this one, we're gonna do, we'll do this. All right. Thank you guys so much for all the subscriptions, and daily thumbs ups. And thank you so much for following, honestly. Even when it's clearly a Monday for me. Clearly a Monday. All right, what do we want for this one? Do we want a little dark? We'll do a little dark for this. Let's see. I don't think I need all of these here. We'll just do one right now. We'll just do one. I'll throw that over there. All right. Yes, this is way too thick, but I'm not going to trim and cut it down to size just to cut it off. And it's not going to be big enough for anything else, so we'll be good. I'm sorry, it may have been my fault. Is seam ripping contagious? Is it contagious? It might be. Who knows? They're supposed to be doing the inspections on our footers today and pouring the concrete. They're starting on the rails. They got all of the beams. They got all the what do you call them? I'm like, I don't know what to call them. They got all of the boards, the decking boards down last week or on Saturday. And then they didn't work yesterday and they came back today and they're starting on the railings. And then, yeah, it's moving along. They were here from 8 to 5, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I believe they will be doing the same today. And then we just need some inspections. Absolutely, Sherry, for sure. My bestie. My seam ripper is my bestie. We have a love-hate relationship. I love her when she comes around, when I need her, but I don't like to need her. I'm very independent that way. Very independent that way. You guys, I am not keeping those. They are not big enough to need anything. All right, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's not do another orange right now. Let's do some yellow. Let's do 1, 2. 3, and 4. Orange, yellow, and teal. Yeah, we could do those. All right, these are already trimmed and ready to go. So let's go ahead and pick our next colors for these. Let's do, oh, I love this one. Isn't that one I just used? It is, but I love it. Oh, I did use it up here. What is everybody's plans for this week? Anything good? You can, if you're doing this, you can get all your scraps together and then cut them per sizes so that you could just need to pull from that stack. It's probably easier, but then you gotta make sure that you have a good variety and you know, I just like doing it this way. It's a little bit more organic. It might take a little bit more time, but that's okay. All right, we got this. Let's do some checker. No, I don't want to do white on white. Let's do some of this one. I like this one. Which side is it? Okay, it's that side. Yeah, that works. And now we will... You've made books. I don't know how to make books. I think maybe that would be cool. Interesting. Okay, now, what about this one? That's a cream. We could do a white on that one. We could do a checker white. Yeah, for sure. Why does my internet keep doing that? You guys, can you still... Am I still here? Hello, Patty. Thank you, Sherry. All right, let's sew. We're just sewing on the lines, you guys. Just sewing on the lines. Okay, now let's do one a little bit darker for this. Let's do, yeah, that works. It kind of goes with the orange as well. Or maybe I don't want to use that on there. I don't want to use that on there. Let's use, ooh, what is that? That doesn't need to be in there. I'll throw that back there. Ooh, let's do this. This is a good one. This is one of the ones that Denise sent me, and I do like it. I think that should be good. Thank you guys so much for all the... No, it is not. This is our product. It is a leave-in foundation. It is made of a non-woven material, so there's no natural bias to it. We are doing, I'm just using our 5-inch diagonal stripe blocks. The block package. Our website is in the hello, welcome. The camera is around my neck. So I don't have the block package. I don't have the block package print. I have, this is our 8-inch diagonal stripe blocks. I'm using our 5-inch ones, but these are your block packages. I don't know if it's 16 in a pack or not, but they are all, everything is on our website, easypiecing.com. I don't have the cover for the 5-inch ones. It is so fun to do, Sandy. Yes, this is like a piecing. We have all kinds of stuff. And it's all, everything on the website, unless it's specified that it's strictly fabric, it does involve our leave-in foundations, because that is our product. Yes, you get patterns and stuff like that with it, but yeah. All right, let's do something light here. Let's do, oh, nope, that'll be for the next one though. That one will be for the next one. All right, maybe I might have some of these cut already. I don't want a dark one. Let's do light. No, let's do a white. Let's do a white. Yes, I know it's too big. It's fine. You're very welcome, Patty. Any questions? You guys, that's why we're here. We'll probably be working on this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are the days that I do my lives. Boss Lady, my mother-in-law, she is the one who created our product. She is live on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I don't know what she's working on this week. But I will be working on these diagonal stripe blocks on today, Wednesday, and Friday. I do my lives 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. estimated around, give or take, Eastern Standard Time. So, all right, this one, let's do this color. Oh, I like this. I'm liking that. Oh, yeah. Okay. I have to thank you again, Denise, for these fabrics. That was so kind and nice of you to send them. And they are definitely helping, and I am definitely using them, as you can see. I am so lucky. I have a couple spots from yesterday, where I may have missed a little bit of sunscreen, like, you know, on the top of your butt cheeks. Like right where your bathing suit meets the top of your thighs. I kind of missed a little bit there, but it's a very thin strip, so we're good. Okay, these are shorter ones. Let me put those over here. Let's do some dots. Let's do some polka dots. I'm using that one a lot. Let's do these. These are fun. They are polka dots. But yeah, and then a little spot on my lower back where my husband missed, but I think I missed a couple spots on him. So we're pretty even, but oh my gosh, my sister-in-law, she is probably hurting today. She did not put any sunscreen on, and she was in the water for like, I want to say like 3 hours, maybe a little bit more. We were out there a long time. The kids were having a great time. It was a nice day to be in the water. It was like 95 degrees out, 93-ish. I don't know, but it was kind of crazy. Okay, we want to definitely do some white here, but let's look in here. Let's do these big white polka dots or triangles. Let's do some triangles. But she's gonna be hurting today. I put sunscreen on my shoulders like twice and I am not red. My husband got a little bit redder than me, but you guys, I got Greek blood in me. I don't burn that easily. And even when I do burn, it's like gone the next day, basically. So I cut that one a little bit long, but it's okay. All right, we got this. And then we'll be done. Let's pull the rest of these. If I wasn't doing my live, and trying to show you guys what I'm doing, I would just like quite literally just just keep doing these until they were done. But I want to show you like what we're doing. All right, these, I'm gonna do a green one. Let's do some green. You know what? These are all cut. Let's do these. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do some green. And then when we're done with the green, we'll move on. Let's do this. Yeah, ooh, I like that one. I really like that one. It's gonna look good with that green. And we can use those for the littles. Oh, definitely. So Magic, yes, it is easypiecing.com. Here, screenshot that. Should be in our profile on here as well. Did you get that? And I am just using our block package. I'm not using the 8-inch, I'm using our 5-inch one. But everything on our website, everything comes with. And then this is what you'll get for your cutting instructions. For your block packages. Awesome. You're very welcome. Okay, let's go ahead and... So that, and we'll do the green, so we'll have 4 blocks that we're doing. This one is just a kind of, we're not going to finish this one this week. We're just going to be in a different stages of doing things. This is like a long-term work on it when you feel like it, when you don't want anything too complicated, because this is a no-brainer, or it should be. It should be a no-brainer. Oh, maybe we do another, did we do a white on that one or no? What did we do on that one? We did a lighter. Let's do one of these. Ooh, I like that. All right. Hold on. Okay. We are a very small family-run business, you guys. There's only basically 2 of us that do pretty much everything with the business. My father-in-law helps out a little bit with manning the register at shows, and then my husband helps out a little bit with some IT stuff. But other than that, it's all myself and Boss Lady, who is my mother-in-law. So let's do these polka dots. I like those. And I am... Oh, absolutely. They are so, it makes it so much nicer because like you would just pin this on here and then you're sewing down this line. Like you don't have to worry about making sure everything is squared up. When I'm done with this block, you guys, it's going to be a 5-inch block. Like there is no squaring up blocks after with our product. All right, let's do this one. Not quite long enough. There's this one, not quite long enough. I have some stuff that is cut, you guys, but oh, I like this. This is one of the new ones that Denise sent. I'm going to keep mentioning your name, Denise. I hope you don't mind, but I really do appreciate. Benjamin. Uh-uh. Sorry, my son is about to blast music, which normally I wouldn't be opposed to, but YouTube doesn't like copyrighted music. It yells at me. All right, now we are going to look, and then we have 4 blocks here that we're going to be making. I'm going to shove all that stuff back there. Oh, that's the small one. All right. We're just going to separate these out. And then we will be trimming these, pressing them, trimming them, moving on to the next strip. Aww. All right. Let's put this out of the way. All right. Now, Benjamin Dietrich. Not enough. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. All right. All right, this is the one that I was a little bit funky on, that I cut my foundation piece and I shouldn't have, and we kind of fixed it. So we'll see how that turns out. It is an option if you don't have another. So if I would have had another piece, so if I would have had another block, which I do, but I didn't want to do it that way. If I would have had another block, I would have, like, let's just say I cut this one right here. I would have taken another block. I would have pinned it onto here or sewn it onto the foundation right here. And then you would have that block matching up. So instead I took a scrap piece from the edge of this and then sewed it zigzag with the piece that I cut off onto it. So there are several different options, but you don't always have Oh, that would be amazing. Please tag us if you do that. Send me a message when you, I don't know your name, but So Magic. Please send me a message when you order. Thank you so much. Annette, I love that. That is such an old-time name that doesn't get used anymore. I love it. Annette, please send me an email response to the email that you get for your order, and I'll take care of you. No, thank you. Where are you located? I'm in Northern Virginia and I ship all of our online orders except for our wholesale orders and our fabric kits, because I really don't have fabric kits here. Those are in California with Boss Lady. That's what I call my boss, who is my mother-in-law. I just call her Boss Lady on here. Oh, nice. We're out in Michigan. I have family in Michigan, and my parents and my grandparents and all that good stuff. I'm guessing, so I have a cousin that lives in Ann Arbor, and then my parents and my grandparents were Yoopers. Oh, nice. So you're on the bottom of like Lake Michigan area. That's amazing. Thank you for joining and doing that. I am rolling out my seams like Kalamazoo area or lower, because I know Kalamazoo is like on the lake, right? Oh, okay. Nice. All right, that was it for those, right? No, it's not. I still have 3 more greens. It's not. It's in the middle, but it's southwestern Michigan though, right? Or am I totally off? Okay, so it is in the southwestern quadrant of Lower Michigan. It just wasn't on the... I knew it was somewhere close. All right, now we're gonna press these because yes, I used my roller. I used my roller, and then because you're sewing your fabric onto this foundation and the foundation doesn't have a natural bias to it because it's a non-woven material, I like my creases to be really nice. So if that annoys you, I'm sorry. You don't have to be here. And I know, yes, it takes more extra time, but I like my stuff to look nice. And if I'm gonna spend the money or the time to piece, money and time, but mainly time. If I'm gonna spend the time to piece something, I want it to look good. Okay, so I was close. I'm not completely off my rockers or losing my mind. I'm originally from the other side of the lake. I'm from Chicago originally. And then grew up in northern Illinois. And then, yeah, then we moved to Virginia. And I've been everywhere in the United States since then. Oh, I love that. I love that block. Those fabrics are calling to me. All right. I feel like I have like Disney music playing. Can you guys hear it? I hope not. I didn't want to heat up that line since I used my heat pen for it. Okay, now let's go ahead and trim these. True, true. All right, straight edge. We do have these grippy straight edges on our website if you're interested. Otherwise, you just need some sort of straight edge. And then we're going to, no, we're going to do white for this. Is that white enough? Oh, wait, no. Why do I have that little piece? I don't like saving little pieces, you guys. I am not good with saving like little pieces, but I don't want that either. I don't want that, please. I'm gonna use some white. I'm just gonna use some straight up white. I do have to press that a little bit though, because that is, whew, that is some wrinkly stuff. Okay. It's a little bit long, but it's good. We're not back stitching. We're not shortening stitch lengths. We're not doing really any of that stuff. Do I want to? Ooh, I want to use that on there. We will be sewing these blocks together. So we don't have to, why am I pinning? We don't have to pin on this block either. Not unless you want to, but I don't really want to because I'm not a big fan of pinning. It's just, it is necessary in a lot of our blocks to keep your lines on there. And like I said before, if I'm gonna spend the time to do something like that, I'm gonna make it right. All right, let's trim on this one. We're gonna pull the foundation back, especially on this one. Trim your quarter, add a quarter ruler, trim your 1/4 inch. And now I think I can use these. Why? Oh, I need to organize my desk here. It's not, yeah. Oh yeah, let's do this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Okay. This one's probably going to be off a little bit. Thank you so much for your order. I'm going to double check this one. I don't know why I just cut that, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's trim. Okay, and now let's see, what do we want to do on this one? Let's do, I'm gonna do that now. No, let's do, is that too gray? I think these are too gray. I think those may be too gray. I don't know if that's not, is that too gray? This is too gray. Are those? No, that is not. Let's use, yep. That's a big old piece to put on there, but it's fine. It's fine. Thank you, thank you. I saw your order come through. Thank you. Oh. got? What do we got? Let's do, that'll work. Nope. That one, or maybe this one. That one? Yeah, let's do that one. I know you guys aren't really answering me, but it's fine because you're helping me talk it out. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, we are working on a design that we put together. It's not a pattern. It is strictly just using our 5-inch diagonal stripe blocks, which are these. And this is the whole quilt thing. And I want to show you in reference, this is what we have right here. 4x4. That's only a little portion of what we're doing. And this is just one 5-inch block. So, like, yeah. We got a lot more. We have a lot more to do. All right. What are we going to do next for this one? Oh, we could do a dark one for this. Let's do, yeah, that'll work. I know it's a bit overkill for that size of the piece, but it's fine. These are scraps, you guys. I'm like literally not going to use them for anything else. All right, let's trim this. Yay! That is so awesome. Thank you so much. Let's do this for here. Oh yeah. Let's do this. I wonder when the inspector's coming to inspect the footers for our deck. So excited to have this done, you guys. You just don't, like, I don't know. All right, let's trim this. Thank you guys so much for all the daily thumbs ups. I think you just double tap on your screen if you're on your phone. Pretty sure that's what you do. Ooh, what do we want to use for this? Ooh, let's do this. These are small ones. Ooh, I love this. Yes. Hello, Deidre. Hello, Deidre. All right, we're gonna finish up these. I think I have yellows, and then I think that's it as far as trimming. And then maybe we'll put some of these squares together. All right, let's do, hold on. Let's do this one. Yeah, I like that. Let's press that for a little bit though. I am not doing patchwork. I'm just using scraps. We are working on, I will show you uno momento. This is just a just a graphic that we did. It's not one of our patterns. It is using our 5-inch diagonal stripe blocks. They are available on our website. And then we're making them into squares. So that is 4 5-inch diagonal stripe blocks. And that's what we're doing. We're just doing a scrappy quilt and utilizing our diagonal stripe blocks. We're putting them into squares. And yeah. Yeah. And right now we are just sewing on our pieces. And I will show you in a second some of the blocks. We are going to be putting one of these together in the blocks, and you're just sewing on that solid line there, you guys. We are live on this page 6 days a week, you guys. There is plenty of opportunity to see all of our product. We have all kinds of patterns and projects, and these are just a few of our patterns that I've done on my lives. I believe Boss Lady, my mother-in-law, she is the creator and founder of our company. She is working on this pattern, I believe, on her lives. She does Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Aw, thank you so much, Sherry. If you have any of our stuff, it is the return address that you would get from any of our packages. If not, just email me. This one is another one that we've done. These are all ones that we have done on the lives. These are all full patterns. I do have some of them. This one I did not do like this. I did it totally different. This one is not completely done yet. Neither is that one, but that one's on my wall. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just a twisted log cabin block, you guys. It's amazing. Yeah, these are all ones that I have done on here or have started on here. Not all of them I have. I love this one. And I will tell you, we will be doing a, I'm trying to figure out what colors and stuff I need, but we're going to be doing a Halloween Storm at Sea pattern. This one is a newer one. This one is such a good beginner one, as is this one. Dress and plates. I'm working on this one, but in totally different colors. I believe that we have some videos on here of me working on this one, but we'll have to see. You have various fabrics and trying to figure out what to do with. Mostly upholstery fabric, but I don't dry clean the items I create. Oh yeah, that is kind of a pain to have to dry clean things. All right, we're gonna trim the rest of these yellows. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and trim them all. And then we will sew them on, finish these blocks up, and we'll start putting these blocks together. Oh, I forgot I have the greens too, sorry. We will be working on this all week, so it's not something that we have to do right away. But I did want to kind of show you, you know what? I have other blocks that are ready in a different stage. But we'll finish these. We'll trim all these out. Oh, okay. Whatever works. Just email me. or I will email it to you. You email me so I don't forget. Oh, I wash my upholstery fabric in the washing machine from we have a Lovesac couch, and I wash it in the washing machine. We have a lot of patterns for wall art. And then Boss Lady just came out with a wearable sweatshirt pattern that she was working on. We do have videos on here as well for that. So that is definitely an option. That's a great idea, Denise. That is a great idea. All right. Ooh, that might be kind of close, but we'll try. Mixing textiles is actually a very up and coming technique to use for your quilting. Believe it or not. It is definitely not traditional, but it is a thing. It is a thing. Okay, I'm not the same one there. So let's do a really dark piece there. This one is dark. Look at that. I love it. It's like coffee stained. I know. Well, Denise, green is my favorite color, so I'm loving it. Creams and green and yes. Jax, if you're asking for our website, it is easypiecing.com. Everything you can find down there. And if you have any questions or anything, just email us through the website and we will get right back to you, either myself or Boss Lady. Did you get it? If not, it should be here in our profile. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. You guys, I am sorry you're kind of crooked today. Fix you. And look, we're just going down that line. All right, what are we gonna do for this one? Ooh, that looks good. That is definitely ahead of your time, because that is not traditional quilting. And it is like the up and coming thing. Like that is definitely a modern quilting technique, because that's not what you would have normally done. And I love that technique. I love mixing media. It's not media, but that's what I have it in my brain as, mixed media. Ooh, let's use this one. It's got some words on it. I have no idea what. Wright Brothers. It's all good. And it doesn't matter which way it's writing. Yes, you have a wonderful day as well. Thank you so much for joining and talking. And I appreciate every single last one of you that are in here and have did your thumbs up and liked our live and subscribed and commented and viewed and shared and all that stuff. We truly appreciate it so much. Was that it? I think that was, nope. I got my yellows still. Sorry. All right, let's do a darker one on this one, but let's do some polka dots. Okay. Aw. Yeah, let's do some of this one. Actually, let's do some white on this one. Let's do some paisley whites. Is that white? Yes. Let's press this really quick. Oh, wow. 60 years. I haven't even been alive for 60 years. I have been sewing for a little over 40-ish years. All right, let's do, oh, I like this. Let's do this. Oh wait, no, that's a longer one. Let's just do this plain one. Isn't that crazy to think? I have been sewing for like 40. Yeah, I learned how to sew like over 40 years ago. All right. Okay. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you as well. I'm going to take these, put them over here. Out of the way. Just separating these out. Then we will press. Yes, time goes by way too quick. I can't believe it's like June already, you guys. Like it was just Christmas. I'm not kidding. And how is my baby 8? 'Cause he was just born. Get what I'm saying? Time is a thief. I love that saying. Time is a thief. All right. Let's do the greens, because then we're gonna sew them together. Ah, I love these. So the Storm at Sea that we're going to be working on. Yeah, no. No, Sherry. No. My oldest is starting middle school. It's insane. Like, why? Why do they have to grow so quickly? All right, let's trim, and then we'll sew. That'll work. Thank you, Denise. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on Wednesday. I will be here. Let's meet up here on Wednesday. Say like 10-ish. My time. If that works for you. Same place. Same place, same time. Yeah, 7 for you. I was up before 7. Same bat channel. Hi, Lorraine. All right. We're going to do this one. I always have a hard time figuring out what's the right side on these, but I think I got it. All right, you guys. I'm out of here as well. I haven't even done a menu for this week. I have no idea what we're doing. I have no idea what I'm eating for lunch today. But definitely catch us here on Wednesday. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I get on here. I'm on here for about 2 hours. And I did have a great weekend. It was good. This is what we're going to be working on. These are just our 5-inch diagonal stripe blocks, you guys, put together in a way that we wanted. It's not a pattern. It's just another way to use our product. Love it. Love it. All right. See you guys on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day.